Hey guys, so today we're going to take a look in the oldest supermarket in Moscow, Gastronome number 1. It's also probably the most expensive one too. It's located in the shopping center GUM. Gastronome has a huge collection of expensive food from all over Russia and the world. Here we see cheese, there's also fruit, caviar, meat and a whole extensive range of other stuff. It was opened in 1953 and closed in 1990 and was reopened in the exact same building in a slightly different place in 2008, but it's the same style exactly as its Soviet predecessor. And here we're having a look in the fruit section, and you can take a look at some fruit prices there. All the vegetables are fresh, fruits too. They have a good selection of apples, which I like, from Antonovka, the Russian one, to Golden and Pink Lady. There we saw avocado for 600 rubles a kilogram, and here we see watermelon for 50 rubles a kilogram. So it's actually pretty expensive compared to, well, all of Russia. In fact, it's probably the most expensive supermarket in Russia. After the fruit section, this here is a section full of salad and other stuff. Maybe you want a quick lunch, or to take home. Maybe you want a place in the middle of a dinner table or something for everyone to have at home. And after that salad section is the meat section. Here we can see fridges of meat. Here they have a large selection of almost every kind of meat, and lots of stuff which was real popular in the Soviet area, like Tambov ham, Doktorskaya sausage, Molotchnya sausage, and lots of them absolutely covered in garlic. Everything can be sliced, packed, and you can even taste it before you buy it. And here we see on the left slightly oils, vinegars, and other stuff for cooking with, and condiments for food. Further along down here is the fish section, which includes live crabs from Kamchatka, chilled shrimps, fresh oysters. There's also lots of Soviet favorites, canned food, as you see in the back there. Canned sprats, sardines, salmon, directly next to the fresh stuff. There's also a caviar counter, as we'll come to in a minute. And you can try, here we go, and here you can try different varieties of caviar before buying. Then you weigh them and you pay for them. Here's some more caviar. And here we walk into the other half of the shop, past the tills here in the middle with lots of presents and touristy stuff, and we come into the section which is mainly alcohol. There you see some more caviar. So here's the alcohol section. It starts with the standard, cheap, affordable champagnes. Some Russian, some foreign. And here we start to see, I guess, the cheap and affordable vodkas. Beluga's not so cheap and affordable, but Russian Standard is there. It's pretty popular in the UK. It's not too expensive. And there's a whole load of it. And it gets more and more expensive. Here we see Grey Goose, which is obviously not cheap, but pretty popular. And as we keep walking, we keep walking, we keep walking. Here we see on the right some expensive champagnes, and on the left, here we see a magnum of Beluga for 22,000 rubles. And right down next to it, we see some of the cheapest wines you can get in any supermarket. Go down right here, yeah. Nothing special. As we continue into the spirit section, this is the cognac and whiskey section. On the right here, cognac for 12,000 rubles. Move down, see more and more expensive cognac. And here we see whiskey for 62,000 rubles. So, yeah. And right next to cheap whiskey for just a fraction of the price. This is all British, actually. Not all British, but mainly British. And here we see some Dagestani spirits. And here the big wine section, and the cheapest section for these wines are found in the centre right here. Just standard wines you'd expect to find maybe in the upper end of a supermarket. Not the cheapest stuff, but like basically the cheapest stuff they have here in Gastronom number 1. And this is the cabinet with all the expensive wines. 325,000 for that bottle, 200,000 for that bottle. So yeah, not exactly affordable. So keep going along, and here's the most expensive one, 344,000 rubles for this bottle of wine. And as we keep walking, only a stone's throw away is some of the cheaper stuff, and even some wines for less than 1,000 rubles a bottle. The shop also has a nice selection of craft beer, including lots from the UK. See here some of Britain's favourites, as well as some German, some Belgian, some classic beer making countries. And here we're in sort of the home food section. Some Coke, nothing special, Fanta, Schweppes, things you'd find in every supermarket. And here we see some basics like sugar, cereal, pancake mixture, which is right alongside some of the most expensive foods you can buy in Moscow. And here a delightful, but quite small, but very tasty patisserie. And here we're coming in. We see there's the water section ahead with a whole mixture of different types of waters from different places. And we're entering the chocolate department. The chocolate department offers a variety from Switzerland, France, Belgium, Germany, other countries, of course lots of Russian chocolate. And there's also a special counter with famous sweets from Soviet times, custom-made cakes, according to traditional Russian recipes like Napoleon, Leningradsky, Kievsky, Skazka, other types of very famous Russian cakes. We got to the end of the shop, so let's quickly rush through to the exit, past the wines, past this loving couple, past more champagne. And I just want to say thank you very much for watching, having a look inside Gastronom number 1. I hope you enjoyed a look inside the most famous store in Moscow. More videos coming soon of different places in Moscow. Thank you for watching. And here's a little bit of bonus content, price comparison. Milk in Gastronom number 1, 122 rubles. The normal shop Dixie, only 64 rubles. Russian sugar at Gastronom number 1, 90 rubles. And in Dixie, only 54 rubles. So you can see the big price difference on the last one. 123 rubles for Alyonka and only 75 in Dixie.